Hey guys, if you are seeing this video on Wednesday, we are one day away from the book bloom. It's going to be a huge event. The whole school is open. We'll have the talent show. We'll have food. The cultural diversity fair is going to be so incredible. There's going to be food there from all different cultures. I can't wait to see that. That's new this year, and it should be really, really exciting. I'm going to deliver to you the second to last book talk today. Tomorrow I will tell you about the last few books. I'm going to start with this one. It's called Maggot Moon by Sally Gardner. You can see that it won a Michael Prince Award for Excellence. It's a really weird and interesting story. It is set in dystopian 1950s England, and it's really this fable. And if you love stories about the underdog, about the kid who's on the bottom and is just trying to be successful and come out on top for once in his life and is never able to, you're gonna like a story like this. It's about this young boy named Standish Treadwell who has a handicap that keeps him from being able to read. But the story is so much deeper than that because he's part of this culture where he's almost under a regime where people just very quietly disappear all around him, and his country is obsessed with the fact that they need to be the first to get to the moon. The story is about what happens when Standish and his father decide that they're going to fight back against this society to defend his friend Hector, who lives next door to him. This is called Maggot Moon. It's weird, but it's really cool. It makes you think. It's kind of sad, but it's a David and Goliath story. At the end, you want to see the good guy, the underdog, come out on top. So this is called Maggot Moon. The next one I want to tell you about, this one I think is just really fun. This is my only graphic novel that we're going to have this year. It's called Nothing Can Possibly Go Wrong. It is by Prudence, Shen, and Erin Hichs. And it is a black and white graphic novel. And I think what I love about this novel, it's just so typically high school, so stereotypically high school. It's about these two clubs that the school is running low on money, and they only have the money for one of the clubs. And so the two groups face off against each other and try to sabotage each other, basically, to make sure that they can get the money for the stuff that they want. And the story is just funny. The characters are great. They're your typical high school characters, but they're charming and unique, and you kind of fall in love with all of them, even the bad guys. And this is called Nothing Can Possibly Go Wrong. The next one I want to tell you about is called The Nazi Hunters. This is by Neal Bascomb. He's written a number of different novels. Usually they are nonfiction, like this one is, which means this is a true story. The title down here says, How a Team of Spies and Survivors Captured the World's Most Notorious Nazi. So most of you know Adolf Hitler, but there was another Adolf that played an incredibly important role in the extermination of Jews during the Holocaust. So let me read you the inside flap. I really like the way it's written. It says, The Nazi. He commanded a network that stretched across Europe, targeting and delivering millions of people to the death camps. He followed every order, and he was very good at his job. But when the war ended, he disappeared without a trace. Would Adolf Eichmann ever face justice for his crimes? The Hunters. A teenage girl, her blind father, a secret agent, a lawyer, a man who dedicated his life to tracking Nazis, a carefully chosen team of expert spies. Several had survived the camps. Nearly all of them lost family there. And in work spanning 15 years, they found Eichmann on the other side of the globe. The mission. The goal was clear. Capture Eichmann and bring him to trial before the world. But for the group of spies charged with carrying it out, it would require false identities, precise teamwork, split-second timing, patient surveillance, and courage beyond anything they'd ever achieved. Their actions would shape history if they survived and succeeded. So this story is a true story about what this group of Nazi survivors and spies did to basically go across the globe to try to capture Adolf Eichmann and bring him to justice for his crimes committed against humanity. What I love about the book is, first off, it's a true story. Second, I love that it reads like a spy novel, like you're reading some type of an intense mystery, and I love that. And I also love the way that it's written. It's almost written as if it's a case file, and it's filled with real pictures of Adolf Eichmann and events and times, moments captured that happened during the war. His passports, documents that he sent. And I think it's so cool. It's like you're opening up the spy's case file to see what was inside of it as they searched for this man. It's a really cool book. It's fast-paced. I think it's a book for anybody. The reading is not that difficult, and the pictures really help bring the story to life for you. So this is called The Nazi Hunters by Neal Bascomb. This last book, Matthew Quick has become famous recently for the novel The Silver Linings Playbook, which was turned into a movie with Jennifer Lawrence and the guy from The Hangover, Bradley Cooper. I can never remember his name. This has been one of his newer novels, and it's called Forgive Me, Leonard, Peacock. And this is the story about a boy named Leonard who decides that he is going to go to school with a gun and murder his best friend. But before he does that, he has 4 letters to deliver to certain people in his life. And this story is about who those people are, what the letters say, and what happens that day when he gets to school. So this is called Forgive Me, Leonard, Peacock. Now, that's it. I try to be really, really fast because I know these can drag on and I don't want them to. Please, please, please make sure you make it out on the 29th. It is going to be so fantastic. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow night. There will be all kinds of food. I can't wait to see the acts and the talent show. A ton of your projects will be out on display. Bring your parents. We have extra gifts and special things for them as well. You're more than welcome to stop by my room to see any of the books before the event, and I really hope to see you there. Bye.